Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome to today's end of the day tour for Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. We got some work done today, let me tell you. I am pooped, but here, I can now say the outer walls are officially done. The two pillars that I missed doing last time when I said the walls were officially done are now done. So really, it is done. Unless I missed something else. Which is entirely possible, but I'm going to assume that maybe this time I actually did find everything that I meant to do. Right. So, I think the first thing I need to do is turn off my flight. That would probably be a good thing to turn off. And we're going to turn this... Oops. That's not going to help me any. We're going to turn this off. The night vision. So we can see the actual shops in the towers with their lighting, because, well, I might have to fix some lighting while I'm going around. And, well, first I'll show you the checklist of things we got done today. We got the outer wall filigree 100% done. We got all the shops done in the first tower, and we got all the shops done in the second tower. So let me show you those shops. Well, this one isn't in the tower, but it's a shop that I realized we needed. Not a shop, it's a workroom that I realized we needed to have, and it made a lot more sense in any case to have it down here. And that is the butcher's shop. It's not a shop, the butcher's, period. So, as you can see, it's fairly simple. It's got a walk-in cold room for the various goods in here. Lots of hanging pheasants and things. The fish, well, they can get fresh fish quite easily, so they don't really have a lot of fish in here. But that's it. That's where the residents of the central tower would come to... Or not... I still haven't decided if I'm going to make kitchens in the central tower or not. I think I was going to do one central one. Anyway... The dining room, anyway, they'd be coming here and getting the meat and taking it back to the dumbwaiters and sending them up to the kitchen to be turned into delicious meals. So, anyway, that's done. Right, the next thing is the first tower. This is the dock tower. And on the ground floor, we have the nice little tavern here. And it's dark in here. See, this is why I was like, yeah, okay. Let's do some chandeliers. I totally forgot about the lighting. That's okay. Because we can do that as I show you everything. Why is there a gap here? Why? Oh, I see. So if I put a block there, would I cut any wiring off? I don't think so. Alright, let me fix that. It's always great to be fixing things on the end of the day tour. Alright. If I broke anything, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. Alright. So, that is, and it's well lit enough out here, because I did that before. Alright, tavern. And of course, people just coming off the dock, if they're thirsty or they're waiting, they can actually waiting for a ship to come. They can actually have a drink here. So that's the reason there's a tavern located right there. The next one up, which is going to have people going by it all the time. If they have just arrived, they might find that they would like some fresh fruit to munch on because they're really hungry, and I just realized that I need something. Here's Merc. Alright, maybe I won't fix all these on camera, but I do need to adjust the lighting around here. So I will do this one, but if there's too many more of these, then I will stop doing it as part of the end of the day tour, and instead, that just makes it a little brighter. Okay. I'll start doing it after I do the end of the day tour. So, right. Anyway, those people that just came off the boat, they might be seasick, or they might be going on the boat, and they might become seasick. So here is the apothecary, whose primary purpose is helping the people who have just arrived or are about to leave not throw up all over the place. I'm sure they'll probably do other various concoctions as well, but to me that's the primary purpose for that apothecary being right there. And we also have a jeweler here, and this one has light, so that's good. Oh, but there's no light over there, so that's not so good. Can we put a light there? Yes, we can. Right. So this is obviously a jeweler, and they will be both buying, repairing, and selling jewelry. And that, again, has to do with tourist traffic, not really the people that live here. The people that live here could go to the local workshop and for free, because it's sort of a communal type living, say, yes, I would like an emerald ring to give to my wife so she doesn't kill me because I was late last night. And, yeah, that would happen. Alright, so next level. We have here the general store. And the general... Did I talk about the produce? I think I did talk about the produce, yes. Okay, never mind. General store. We have 2 general stores. There's one in each tower. And this one is intended... well, they have pretty much the same thing in both of them. Candles, very basic supplies like salt and pepper and tea and some spices that you might use. And also, you know, souvenirs that you might want to sell someone. And it looks like the lighting is fine in there, so that's good. So it was just that one so far that wasn't quite right. And you come up to the next level. The next series of levels all have military or basically protective type things. Leather armor, which is here. And we even have some of the mainlanders type leather armor that comes from the overworld. And it looks like we need another light over here. And this is where you'd go and pay. And it looks like somebody was getting bored and reading a book. Alright. You can see they have the materials they need to make repairs. So they would do that sort of thing to make repairs for visitors who have damage to their leather armor. On this next one here, we have the chainmail type and basically metal armors. So again, we've got a set from Overworld, as well as local. And we need a light. And apparently this person was bored too and is playing cards. Redstone Flux. I'm sorry, I'm doing my end of the day tour and I don't answer questions while I'm doing it, generally. Alright, and up here we have the sign, which says swords. Basically means melee weapons. And here we have, well, the person that is apparently having a snack while they wait for customers to come in. And a sharpening stone, obviously, to sharpen blunted blades. And on the next floor up, which is the top floor, we have the archery sign. And as you can see, we have lots of archers' doodads in here. And that's where the light has to go. And pretty much, you're noticing a trend here. All the shops are selling the parts you need to make them, finished goods, as well as having somebody here who is looking after the shop. Alright, so let's just hop across to the other tower. I will skip past the shops that are duplicated, which are the apothecary and the general goods shop, because they are very similar. They're not identical, but they're very similar in looks. So again, the apothecary basically has the same things in it. Let's go down. Here we have the map shop. Oh, but I should check the apothecary. Alright, I'll check them after the stream. Because of the lighting, which we have to do right here. So in the map shop, you have a few maps. displayed as examples, and you can buy everything you need for your own maps. You have paper, you have quills and inks to write on it, you've got your compasses, and of course you have empty maps that you can use to make your own. And of course a map shop would have to have a globe. And I'm not sure what these scrolls are, but they're very close to the desk, so I think they must be important. They're probably, you know, like maps to treasures or something like that. But I better not touch them or I'll get in trouble. Alrighty, so down here we have the bookshop, which is, if I can get myself orientated correctly, is right across from the library. So they have a lot of supplies for people who might be using the scribe cells to copy books. So of course we've got quills, we've got ink, we've got paper, but we've also got some empty books and some written books, and if they should be perusing a written book, trying to decide if you want to buy it or not, we have a nice seat there, but it is kind of in the road for the door, so it doesn't encourage people to hang around there for too long. In other words, decide, don't sit there and read the entire book. Alright, so this looks like that has to go there. Okay. Alright. And the next shop down is over here, and this is the other general goods store. I'm just going to peek in there to make sure it's lit. It's okay. Yeah, there's no need for a light there. So you can see that it's pretty much like the other one. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's also selling dyes. That's right. I'm not sure why he decided to get into the dye trade, but he did. I mean, there's a lot of flowers around here, so I guess the general store is as good a place as any to be selling them. Alright, and here we have basically the baked sweets shop. Well, they do have some plain bread, but they've also got pumpkin bread, and they've got cornbread, and they've got delicious cheesecake. Oh, and chocolate sprinkles cake, and red velvet, and raisin cookies, and oh, just, it looks so good. Oh, and don't forget the chocolate chip cookies. I could just, you know, eat them all, but that would probably not do very good things to my waistline. And so you can see back here that the baker's in the process of doing some baking. And I imagine these are brought up every day just prior to the baking, because those are all, well, the salt isn't so much. And you know what? I think they forgot the sugar. So I'm just going to put out a little bit of sugar here. Because that is not what I wanted to do. Let's try this again. Right, so we got salt, but you're also going to need some sugar to do cooking with. Right. So basically, just the basic supplies to do the day's baking. Alright, and all of these shops have a way to get out that you don't have to walk over. I've just been lazy and been jumping over them. Alright, so that's the baker. And we were going down, so the next shop down is the bank. And this is the floor that, once I pull out all my technological stuff, will become the inn. So having the bank nearby makes a lot of sense. And it's very spiffy. It's got a carpet. It's like the jeweler shop. It's a little more upscale. And oh, look at all the money they've got back there. Oh, I wonder if they're going to hire a guard in here. That's probably be a good idea. You know, otherwise they might find themselves as people absconding with things. Where can we put this? No, not right there. There, okay. Alright, that's better. Alright, so we have one more floor. And that is the pub. This pub is basically for people who don't really want to go to the more raucous, rowdy tavern by the dock, because you get all the dock workers in there, and you know what they're like. They throw all these parties. If you want to be, you know, a little bit more quiet, you come here and you can just sit here and ignore everybody and be antisocial if you like. So That's what this one is for. And of course, this one looks like it also needs a light. Back here. If you're wondering why it won't go on some of these, it's because they're half slabs. Slabs. Not half slabs. And I have to put it on the ones that are located in the right place. Actually, I'm going to move it over one, if it'll let me. Like that. Alright, that's better. So we come out here. Right. So that is all the shops. Both towers. The two main towers that have spiral staircases. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm tired running up and down all those stairs. I hope you enjoyed this end of the day tour. And I hope to see you guys in the stream sometime. In any case, you all take care now. And I will see you later. Bye.